Morning students. Today we will take the chapter of the poem of class 10, How to Tell Wild Animals. This is very informative and entertaining poem, and the poetess of this poem is Caroline Wells. In this poem the poetess described the wildlife vividly and in a very lively manner. It is a humorous poem. The various wild animals. The poetess has described various wild animals in a very interesting and mysterious way. In the first stanza, if ever you should go by chance to jungle in the east, if you go into the east side and you will find a wild animal, there should to you advance a large and tawny beast. Tawny means brownish yellow. Beast means animal. If you see a brown and large animal, then you will be able to understand that this is the Asian lion. Now, if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you. Greets means welcome you with black stripes on a yellow ground, and there is black stripes on his yellow ground. Just notice if he eats you, and it seems as if that animal will eat you. This simple rule may help you learn that is the Bengal tiger. To disclaim means see. You will see that this is the Bengal tiger. And next, if strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. If you will see strolling forth, strolling means wandering out. A beast you view, whose hide with spots. Spots is peppered. Peppered, covered with its body is covered with spots, and he has leapt on you. He just jump on you. You will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with. With pain, it will lap and lap again. Lap and lap again. Here is repetition. It will only jump on you. When you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there. As you are walking into a yard and you find a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, who embrace you very hard, tightly. Be sure that animal is a tiger. You will easily understand that it is a tiger. If you have any doubt, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Caress means hug in a gentle way, or he will give another hug. Then you will be easily able to understand that it is a bear. Now, though two distinguished beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus. Nonplus means confused. Sometimes it is very difficult to differentiate the beast of prey. They may confuse you. Nonplus, confuse you. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. And sometimes you can be confused between crocodile and hyena. If hyena had smiles on his faces and crocodile had tears in his eyes. Now you can see the picture of chameleon. The last stanza of the poem. The true chameleon is small, a rizar sort of thing. Chameleon and rizar both look alike, but there is some difference between them. A lizard has not any ear at all. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. If you see on a tree, it will be a chameleon. Although in appearance they look like same. Now the words are ground, background, discern, make out, identity, identify, hide, animal skin, peppered, covered with spores, care is, hey, gentle loving touch, novice, someone new to a job, non-plus, usually, only in the passive form, surprise. Now students, I am telling you the poetic devices used in the poem. Alliteration, now poetic device used in this poem. Alliteration, when you are walking black, when you are walking black, buck with a bleak nose, black, buck, black nose. Personification, the poetess describes the lion, the leopard and the bear by the pronoun he, which is used for humans. So here we can say that is personification. And the rhyme scheme of this poem is AB, AB, CC. Assonance is also there. You should go roar. O sound is repeated. Assonance here. In the poem, some words are invented by the poet. So in this poem, the poet has invented some word as leapt. The right word is lipped, L-E-A-P-T. Dying, dying means dying. The poet invented these words to rhyme with other words. Dying to lion. Repetition in the last line, lap and lap. Again, this is the repetition of the poem. Repetition, poetic device has been used here. So students, you are able to understand this poem. Thank you.